Good morning, everybody. Welcome to game number two in the Casey Stengel League playoffs and the World Baseball Association playoffs. The Casey Stengel League. North Carolina versus New York is game two. New York prevailed 10-2 in game one, and a very easy win here by New York. Today we're going to see Jim Perry of North Carolina versus Jim Palmer, both making their first playoff starts of the year. And North Carolina looking to salvage a game on the road. You have Luke Appling, Mark Grace, Josh Hamilton batting the first three. Ryan Zimmerman cleanup. Enos Slaughter batting fifth. Smokey Burgess batting sixth. Cedric Mullins in center field batting seventh. Batting at Brian Roberts. You got Wee Willie Keeler leading off. Edgar Martinez batting second. First baseman Lou Gehrig. Then A-Rod at short. Carl Yastrzemski in left field. Andy Van Slyke batting sixth in center. Joe Torre, the catcher, batting seventh. Eddie Collins batting eighth. And Jim Palm batting ninth here. 58,771 fans at Yankee Stadium. 62 degrees, partly cloudy, wind blowing in from right field at 12 miles an hour. So it's going to be a little bit harder to hit the ball out of the park today. We're going to get this game underway. Hoping to get a good game here, a more competitive game than it was in game one. Luke Appling batting leadoff last game, went 0 for 4, looking to get himself on base and pick up his first hit of the series here. Jim Palmer, 2-2 pitch here as he faces off against Luke Appling. Here's the pitch to him. A drive the other way. It's a base hit. It's going to go in the corner on his way to second. He's in there with a double. And just like that, one run on with nobody out. Mark Grace also 0 for 4 last game. He's looking to get his bat going. The 3-1, and he walks him. Josh Hamilton 1 for 4 today. The 1-0 pitch is a line drive base hit the other way. Applin's going to come around from second. He's going to wind up and score. Josh Hamilton has an RBI single, and just like that, North Carolina has themselves a 1-0 lead. First and second, nobody out here. Ryan Zimmerman also 0 for 4 last game. First ball hitting. There's a drive to left, but this is going to be playable for Yastrzemski. There's a first out of for New York. Slaughter 1 for 3 with an RBI. Last game, the 3-0 to Slaughter, and he walks him. So Palmer doesn't have command of his slider and fastball, and he has loaded the base with one down. Smokey Burgess 1 for 3, 1 RBI, and a very tough strikeout. The 2-0 to Burgess drives it up the middle. There's a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are going to no. The throw to the plate. They got him. They get Hamilton, but an RBI single nonetheless. Great throw by Van Slyke. And look, like a sure easy out, a sure easy run here became the second out of the inning. Burgess does deliver an RBI single. And it's a 2-0 lead for North Carolina. 2 down, runners at first and second. Cedric Mullins 0 for 2 at a walk last time. The 0-2 to him. There's a drive to center, but it's caught by Van Slyke. That ends the inning. North Carolina plates 2. New York coming up next. Jim Perry coming up here to face Keeler, Martinez, and Gehrig. Wee Willie Keeler went 2 for 5 and drove a run last time. Perry went 4 and 3 in the regular season after being brought later on in the year as a ground ball to second. Roberts picks up the ball, throws it first, get him out. Edgar Martinez 0 for 4 last game with a walk. The 3-2. Line drive, base hit the other way. Well hit ball here by Edgar Martinez. Here comes Gehrig, went 2 for 5, drove a run. And with one swing could make this game into a ground ball. He'll not in time. Not in time. not in time, as Perry took way too long to pick up the ball. When he did throw to first, Garrett hustled down the line and get himself an infield single. First and second, one down, and they're dangerous here. 2 for 3 for Rodriguez last game with a walk. The 2-1. There's a drive the other way, and this one is going to be caught by Mullins. What a catch! Brilliant catch. What's worse is that Martinez doesn't tag to go to third. Two down here for Yastrzemski, who had a two-run home run last game. Here's a 2-2 pitch. A weak pop-up. This will be caught by Ryan Zimmerman. That'll end the inning. And despite the two runners on, nothing across. On to the top of the second. North Carolina will face Roberts, Perry, and then Appling again. Roberts 1 for 3 last game. Batted 314 against New York during the season. Ground ball to Collins. Fires to first as the first out. 3-2 pitch to Jim Perry, and he struck him out looking. Appling, double RBI, a double and a run scored. There's a drive to center, and this is going to drop in another base hit. He's 2 for 2, and that's what they were looking for. They're going to get it. A walk for Grace's last time up. There's a 3-2 pitch. Drives it to right to center Van Slyke, but this is caught by the center fielder. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the second with Van Slyke, Torrey, and Collins. In last game, Andy Van Slyke doubled in 3 runs to blow the game wide open in a third in game. Whatever, 2 for 4, drove in 3 runs. Let's see if he could keep his strong hitting ways. A 3-0 to him. They're going to walk him. Slider that ends up high. Joe Torre 1 for 3, drove in a run. The 1-0. Drives it high and deep at the track, at the wall. It is out of here. Joe Torre, 2-run homer. And Torre has tied the game at 2. Took a fastball high, upper half of the plate, and he just drilled it into the left field bleachers, and this game started 2. Eddie Collins, 1 for 4, drove in 2 runs. The 2-0. Drives at the center. This is going to be played for Mullins, and he got it. Here's Jim Palmer, the 2-0. Ground ball to third. Zimmerman picks it up, fires across the diamond for the out. New York has tied the game courtesy of a 2-run homer by Joe Torre to the top of the third. The bottom of the third, actually, the inning's not over because Keeler's up next. My apologies. Here's Keeler. Drives it up the middle. He swats one in there for a base hit. And a good steal candidate here. Good chance for good opportunity for a pitch out. A 3-0, and he walks Martinez. And Perry gets himself in a hole here. The 0-1 to Garrett. A drive the other way. And it'll be off the wall. A run will score. And an RBI double. Garrett rips an RBI double to make it 3-2. Rodriguez with runners at second and third, 0 for 1. There's a pitch. Ground ball to short. Appling fires it. Ends the inning, but the damage is done. 3 runs. And especially that third one after 2 outs. New York leads 3-2 after 2. Hamilton, the 0-1. Drives it up the middle. There's a base hit. That's his second hit of the ball game. Zimmerman 0 for 1. He's 0 for 5 for the series. Here's a drive the other way. This is going to be caught by Keeler. Nice catch there. Near the line towards the seats. Slaughter walked his last time up, the 3-2. Drives it the other way. That's going to be a base hit as he drills it the other way. And Hamilton hustling to third as Yastrzemski's momentum moved away from the bag. First and third with 1 down. Burgess ripped an RBI single. The 1-2 to him. Line drive, base hit up the middle. He drives in a run. And the RBI single by Smokey Burgess has tied this ball game up at 3. First and second, one down for Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second on a second for the force out. Mullins safe first. Brian Roberts 0 for 1 today. It could decide to walk the runner here, the 3-2. There's a line shot. There's a base hit for Roberts. He drives in a run. Mullins on his way to third, and they're now taking a 4-3 lead. Brian Roberts with an RBI single. And it looks like we're going to see a lot of runs today. 4-3 lead here. In comes Jim Perry, the 1-1. High pop fly to right. This was playable for Keeler. That'll end the inning. But they scored 2 in response to New York's 3. They go to the bottom of the third. They're up 4-3. Yastrzemski 0 for 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to first. Grace picks it up, steps on the bag, and that'll be the first out. Van Slyke walked to lead off and wound up scoring a run. There's a ground ball to third. Zimmerman. Nice backhand play. Throws across the diamond to Grace for the second out. Joe Torre, a big 2-run homer to tie the ball game up. 3-1 to Torre. Lines it, but right at Zimmerman. That'll end the inning. And pretty uneventful half inning. Appling, Grace, and Hamilton come up and hit. Appling is 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and he's running a run. Ground ball to second. Collins picks up the ball, fires it to Garrett for the first out. Grace 0 for 1 with a walk. Ground ball to first to Garrett. Steps on the bag, collects the second out. Hamilton 2 for 2, 2 singles, and is driven on a run. The 3-2. Drives at the center, but this is going to be played for Van Slyke. He's under it, makes the play, and it'll be the out. Number 3. Bottom of the fourth here. There's Eddie Collins. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 0 for 1, the 1-2. Line drive and a base hit the other way. Spanks it the other way. Now you weaponize Palmer's at bat. He has a chance to bunt the runner over. He bunts it, but right at the pitcher. And there's an easy catch for Perry, and he doesn't do his job. There's out number 1. 1 for 2 for Keeler. For his second, not in time, and a steal for Collins. The 1-2 drives it the other way, but this is going to be caught by Hamilton for the second out. Edgar Martinez. Single and a walk his last time. 3-2 is a pop-up. To the shortstop. Appling's under it. Appling's got it. That ends the inning. At the top of the fifth. Zimmerman, Slaughter, Burgess coming up. Zimmerman looking for his first hit of the series. The 1-1 to him. Here's a drive to the left, but this is going to be near the line. Playable for Yastrzemski. Pulls it down for the first out. Slaughter, single and a walk. A 2-2. Swung on and missed on a slider. Big pitch there on number 2. 2 for 2 for Burgess. 2 runs batted in. Burgess. Weak pop up to second. Right on the lip of the infield. And Collins ranges over, makes the catch, that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 in for Palmer. And he's starting to settle in. The bottom of the fifth with a 4-3 lead for North Carolina. Garrett, Rodriguez, Yastrzemski. Garrett, 2 hits and an RBI and a double. The 2-2 to Garrett. Lines it. That's going to be for extra bases. On his way to second is Garrett. He is in there with another double. Perry has thrown 88 pitches already, 4 runs, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 and 2 walks, no strikeouts. The pitch to Rodriguez. Fly ball to right, playable here by Slaughter. Garrett doesn't move. The ball's too shallow. There's the first out. 0 for 2 Yastrzemski. Drives at the center, but this is going to be playable for Mullins. Strong throw to shortstop. Runner doesn't move. 0 for 1 for Van Slyke with a walk. The 2-1. Here's a drive. He rips it, but right at Slaughter. That ends the inning. And despite Perry's struggles, he's hanging in there, and he's Haven't presented any further damage. It's 4-3 at the top of the sixth. Mullins, Roberts, then Perry. Cedric Mullins, 0 for 2. There's a drive the other way, but not very deep. Playable for Yastrzemski. He makes his third point out of the game. Two for 5 in a series for Roberts, 1 for 2 in RBI today. And his RBI is giving his team the lead. Lead that they maintain the 0-2 here. Ground ball to second. Collins picks it up. Routine play to Garrett for the second out. Jim Perry's 0 for 2. A 2-0, though. Weak pop up in foul territory. Garrett is under it. Makes the play, collects the out. Side retired. Bottom of the sixth, Torrey, Collins, Palmer. Bottom lineup has done some damage. Torrey with a 2-run homer. Collins singled his last time up. First ball hitting here for Torrey again. Drives it the other way, and this is going to drop in for a base hit. Torrey has a second hit of the game. Collins. Pitch. And it's going to be pass ball to Burgess. Torrey's now at second base. 2-1 to Collins. Ground ball to second. Holds the runner at second. Roberts throw to first. Gets the out and gets the job done. That'll be it for Jim Palmer as he pitches 6 innings. And Babe Herman will come up and make his series debut. The 2-2 to Herman. One down. There's a drive the other way. That's going to be a base hit, but it's very shallow. Nobody's going to score on that play, but it'll be an RBI single nonetheless. Wee Willie Keeler. A 1-0. Ground ball. Infield hit. Nobody's going to make a play on that. That's going to be an RBI single. As they tie the game at 4. First and second for Martinez. 3-2. Drives it to right. This is playable. Makes the out. Nice play there by Slaughter. Gehrig, 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and an RBI. 5 for 8 for the series, the 1-2. Here's a drive. It is high. No doubt about it. It is going. It is gone. Boy, was that crushed. 460 feet. And a big 3-run homer for Gehrig. Gehrig, a big 3-run homer. A curveball that hung up in there, and he just walloped it. 7-4, New York. Unbelievable. And out goes Perry, and they probably should have taken him out before. Zach Littell come on in out of the bullpen. Boy, was that pitch crushed. Rodriguez, the 3-1. He walks him. 0 for 3 for Yastrzemski, the 3-2. Drives it the other way. High and deep at the track. It's gone. It's gone. Yastrzemski's turn. And a monstrous 2-run home run for Yastrzemski. His second home run of the series. And a big 2-run opposite field homer. 9-4. Boy, things are just falling apart for North Carolina here. Van Slyke. Drives it. There's a base hit. And the inning keeps going. Here's Joe Torre, the 3-2. Walks him. And Littell not doing his job at all. Here's Collins, the 1-2. Ground ball right to the pitcher. He'll throw to first. This will end the inning, but not before the Yankees score six. Two-run homer, a three-run bomb from Gehrig, two-run shot from Yastrzemski, RBI single from Keeler, 9-4 New York in top of the seventh. Jim Johnson to come on in here out of the bullpen for New York. Herman, single, run scored. He did the job here. Appling, Grace, and Hamilton to try to get the offense going. 2 for 3 for Appling. Struck him out. Looking. Beautiful pitch. Frame in the inside corner for 2 for Grace. 3-2 pitch to him. Swung on a miss, and down he goes. On number 2. Pitch to Hamilton. Drive to center. Deep but playable. That'll end the inning. 1-2-3. Nothing doing for North Carolina. Zach Littell still pitching here. Singleton will come on in for a pinch hit appearance. The 2-2. Struck him out. Nice pitch there by Zach Littell. Here's Keeler, who's 2 for 4, is drawing in a run. 0-for-1 here. Ground ball, base hit the other way for Keeler's third hit of the game. He's been hitting the ball super well. 1-for-3 for Martinez. A 2-2. Swung on and miss on a split finger. Garrett, 4-for-4. 1 home run, 4 RBIs today. Double and a homer. 2 doubles and a homer. A walk here. Careful with him with 2 down. And in comes Darren Holmes. He's pitching his second straight game here. Rodriguez, the 0-1. Weak pop up right to the shortstop. Appling, he'll pick up the out. That'll end the inning. And no damage done in the bottom half of the seventh as we go to the eighth. A 9-4 lead for New York. Zimmerman, Slaughter, and Burgess. Zimmerman 0-for-3 in this game. Here comes Elroy Face. Pitch to him. Swung on a miss on a forkball, and he's gone. Elroy Face. Struck him out. Pitch to Slaughter's 1 of 2 today with a walk. Drives it to left. Playable for Yastrzemski. There's a second out. Burgess is 2 for 3, has driven in 2 runs. There's a 2-2. Ground ball to second, hard hit, but right at Collins will throw to first. That will end the inning. And a 1-2-3 eighth. Yastrzemski, Van Slyke, and Torrey. Another 2-run homer here by Yastrzemski. Drives it to center. This is going to be playable for Mullins. Got it. Van Slyke, 1 for 3. Ground ball to first. Grace will pick it up and pick up the second out. In comes Joe Torre. 2 hits, a single, and a 2-run shot. Here's the 1-0. Drive to center. This is going to be playable. That'll end the inning. That'll do it. And on to the top of the ninth. Face pitching his second inning of work. Mullins is 0-for-3 today and has been quiet for the series. The 1-1. Drives it to left. Playable for Yastrzemski. Out number 1. Pitch to Roberts is 1-for-3 today. Swung on and missed on a forkball. He got him. J.R. Hart. Come on in and pitch it in the last game. Last game, JR had struck out swinging in his pinch hit appearance. Here he's looking to just keep this game going. Let's see what he can do here. The 0-2 to Hart. There's a drive to center. This is going to be playable. This will be the end of the ball game. Advance like makes the play for the final out 9-4 as New York is one win away from the division series. As they prevail with a big, big, big win. Big, big win here for New York on North Carolina. They win both their games handily. For North Carolina, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For New York, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They've combined for 19 runs and 26 hits in the 2 games. The winning pitcher is Jim Palmer. He goes to 1-0. Losing pitcher is Jim Berry, goes to 0-1. Time of the game was 3 hours and 47 minutes, 58,772 fans on hand. Watch New York win as they head over to North Carolina for game 3, as they're going to try to stave off elimination. And just a tremendous performance by Lou Gehrig. Easily the player of the game, who went 4 for 4, 2 doubles, a home run, 4 RBIs, a run scored, and a walk. Keeler had 3 hits, drove in a run, scored twice, and made a couple of nice plays in right field. Yastrzemski with a 2-run homer, sort of cap everything off. But a big, big win for North Carolina, and New York is up 2-0. We'll wish everybody a very nice morning. We'll probably get maybe another game or two in today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please follow us on our YouTube channel, World Baseball Association. And here's hoping that we get the chance for you to listen to us again for another one of our WBA playoff games. That being said, have a nice day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Take care.